Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm just at home right now, about ready to go to the gym shortly. But I wanted to take a few minutes and ask you guys a really important question, which is how are you living your life? Are you living your life with joy and excitement? Are you living your life just to exist, or are you somewhere in between? And whatever that answer is for you, I think we could all agree that none of us have been dealt a perfect hand in life. We've all had bad circumstances happen to us. We've all had people do us wrong. We've all had people betray us and slight us. Um, and I know this is a very cliche thing for me to say, but life happens for you, it doesn't happen to you. So we can't allow those things to make us victims. We can't allow those things to rob us of our joy and of our freedom and of our happiness. But but more importantly, we can't allow victimhood to become our identity. So how do we do that? Well, it's very simple. We start with the very thing that has been completely scrapped from our society's playbook for a few decades now, which is personal responsibility. And I don't address that. I mean, I am addressing that from a slightly tough love angle, but I, I I'm not addressing this from a disparaging or demeaning place when I bring that up. But I'll even be the first to admit it. I literally only started to learn about personal accountability literally like 10 minutes ago. I'm about to turn 30 pretty soon in a couple months, and throughout the whole course of my youth and my 20s, I have made a lot of bad decisions. I've screwed a lot of people over. I fucked up, and I'll be the first to admit it. And I still struggle with it. I'm still struggling to come to terms with that on my own. Um, and if you're in a very similar place like that to me, and you can't seem to get a firm grasp of what ownership means, that's okay. Life is a journey. Rome wasn't built in a day. I mean, if we all just stop learning and stop growing and we just had that aha moment where we just have everything figured out, then we're not really becoming better people, right? We're not really growing. And that's not going to make our society better. That's not going to make the people in our life better, and that's certainly not going to make you better or me better. But make no mistake about it, from the time that you're 18 until you die, everything that happens to you or doesn't happen to you completely falls on you. Um, and again, I have no idea what the right answer for that is. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But I will say this, that if you choose to do wrong to the wrong people, you're going to do wrong to the right people. Um, treat the right people in your life the way that you would want to be treated. I know that sounds like a very like cliche kindergarten thing to say, but um, what you give is what you're going to get, and what you put out into the universe is going to come right back to you. Um, but you know, some people are just going to either dislike you or hate you or want to cause bodily harm to you, um, and want to do you wrong. But you got to give those people grace. And if it's been the other way around and you've done that to other people, you got to give yourself grace. You can't constantly beat yourself over the head with it, but you do have to remember you can forgive yourself and you can forgive the people in your life, but I think it's really important for you to not forget. And not forgetting doesn't mean, that you don't forgive yourself or don't forgive the other person. But it just means that if you're keeping it in the back burner, you're learning not to make that mistake again, or you're learning from the other person how not to treat that other person. And it goes for, if you've had friends that backstabbed you or like treated you in an unfair way, you don't do that to new friends that you make in life. Or you've had a crazy psychotic ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that abused you in your relationship with them. You don't do that in a new relationship, right? Or if you've had a domineering dad or a domineering mother, and they didn't, or at least you didn't think that they raised you in a way that you felt was appropriate or felt like would make you a better person, then you learn from that, and you don't carry that on to the other generation. You don't pass it on to your kids. So that's my message for you today, guys. I hope it made sense with the title of my video, but I'm gonna go ahead and close with this. A great life lived is not just following your heart and pursuing your dreams and having a great life and having a great house or a great family or a lot of money in your pocket or driving a nice car. But more importantly, it's leaving this world better than you found it. So when the time comes, and the time will come when you're staring death right in the face, where you have to really ask yourself, what kind of an impact did I make in other people's life? How will other people remember me when 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 they're at my funeral? What will somebody say about me? So those are just things to think about. And I don't make this video just to try to impart wisdom or try to teach anybody something. That's not what this is for. Because while I'm doing this, I'm having a conversation with myself when I do this. When I'm just in my bedroom alone by myself and I'm saying these things out loud, it's like I'm teaching myself. It's like I'm hearing the words come out of my mouth, and so I'm applying those same principles to my own life. So, um, so there you have it, you guys. I'm about ready to wrap this up and go to the gym, but I hope that this video encouraged you guys in a positive way. And if it did, feel free to share it with your friends and your family. If you like this content, and maybe you're just tuning in to my channel for the first time and you like this video, subscribe, because I will be putting out new videos every Sunday. And don't forget to press that like button, and leave a comment with anything that you want to say, any suggestions, any concerns, any questions. Feel free to leave them in the section below. And there's also a GoFundMe page that I will link as well, because I do want to make this YouTube channel a business. And in that link, you'll find like some of my goals and aspirations for this channel. And feel free to donate any amount that you feel comfortable with and that feels reasonable to you. And with that said, you guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys next time. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day.